It's cracking, everybody. How you doing? Saludos. Excuse my talking. I had a root canal. I don't even know what to say. Anyways, I do want to talk about this something. I keep on getting comments about paperwork. About American cowardice paperwork. Let me explain this from the get-go. American coward likes to make accusations, right? He likes to make accusations without any kind of paperwork. And his justification for paperwork is a newspaper clipping. Now, if you want to talk about innocent people and newspaper clippings, I can bring up a newspaper clipping from Flagstaff, Arizona, but I'm not going to. He knows what I'm talking about. So anyways, the reason I brought up the paperwork thing is there's a couple reasons. One, if you've been around on this channel long enough, you know he's brought up his paperwork. But he only brought up a certain section. The one violation where he had supposedly where they found some guns in his house. They didn't catch him with the guns. They just found them in his house. So he went for a violation. But he brought up the paperwork. So he has the paperwork. Now my thing about it is, why did you just bring up a certain specific thing if you're going to pull out your paperwork? You know what I mean? He wanted to brag about that he got busted with some guns. Just like he brags about what he shot at cops, but he won't show the paperwork. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I asked him for his paperwork. It's because he's already brought his paperwork up. But he only brought up the part with he got arrested with some guns in his house. Now, my thing is, what is he hiding? Obviously, he's hiding something. Because if you're willing to bring up the paperwork for the guns, why don't you bring up the paperwork for the rest of everything else, right? Now, like I told him before, if he wants to bring paperwork into this, we can bring up each other's paperwork. And if I'm lying, then I'll get off YouTube. If he's lying, then he needs to get off YouTube. He's over there painting a picture that it's all right to dump on some hudas and you're going to go to YA. That's not true. I was busted with dudes that were 16 years old. This was in 1997, I believe. Yeah, because I was still in Centinela. So, I was in 1997. I met a 16-year-old that was in Centinela State Prison at level 3. And he got something like 7 years for robbery. Burglary, actually. It was robbery or burglary, one of them. But he got 7 years. And he was in a level 3 in Centinela at the age of 16. So, this kid was roughly around the same age as Gil, actually, probably a little younger when he got it cracked. So you're gonna tell me that a cop shooter is gonna go to a rehab, a drug rehab, an honor roll camp in YA, and they're gonna send a 16-year-old for a robbery or burglary to a level 3 at Centinela State Prison, right, at age 16. But they're not going to do that to him. So he is hiding something. What is he hiding? I don't know. Whatever it is, he's hiding it for a reason. That is why I said to bring his paperwork. I know he won't bring his paperwork. I know he won't. There's no way in hell. He's hiding something, and he knows if it comes out, it's not going to be good. Now, he's pulling some cowardly acts. If you guys haven't seen it, Tony A called out Gil. Gil told him, I'm too old to fight, and if we're going to get into it, neighborhoods are going to get into it, knowing that Tony A is not from a neighborhood. Now, he also says about he also talks about, before he does an interview with anybody, that he looks on their social media to see if he's with any of his homies, if they're with any of their homies. Now, I say we take that to heart and look up American Troll of social media. You will not see him with any of his homies. He's with his little punk-ass brother-in-law, one of his brother-in-law. The other one I got nothing bad to say about because he never disrespect me. But the other little guppy, coward little, and that's who he takes pictures with. He doesn't take pictures with his homies. His homies don't even like him. There has been where let's just say I've had a conversation with a couple of his homies when I run across them, and none of them are claiming him. So he likes to run around and tell everybody that, oh, they don't claim him or he's no good in his hood. I've never seen him take pictures with nobody from his neighborhood that are active. So it is what it is. But just for your for those individuals that are asking about why am I talking about paperwork, this is exactly why I'm talking about paperwork. He showed his paperwork about him with busted with 2 guns. Why is he so scared to show the rest of his paperwork? His controlling case. Because he got something to hide. Other than that, you don't hear me ask anybody for their paperwork. Only him, because he already showed it. And he talks a lot of shit. So, you know, like I said, put up or shut up. Have a blessed one, you guys.